Hi everyone, Robin Fox from Socialize here. I wanted to talk about the Oscar Wilde quote, "Be yourself, everyone else is taken." Now that might seem pretty obvious that you should be yourself, but a lot of people, including our students, have trouble being themselves because of all the messages that they've gotten that who they are isn't good enough, they're not smart enough, they're not good looking enough, they're not sociable enough, and you start internalizing those messages until a point comes where you feel like, no, who you are, not good enough. And you start masking yourself, your true self, and you start acting in ways that you think other people want you to be. There's a big price for that masking, and it's a disconnection from your true self, from your true north, from your value system. And as you grow up, you might experience loneliness and depression. And even when you're with people, you might feel like, well, this isn't the real me. And so there's less satisfaction out of being with other people. So how can we learn to be ourselves? How can we teach our students to counter that negative thinking? And one way is a cognitive tool where you learn to be your own best friend. If, let's say, that you were in a social situation and a blunder was made by you, and you feel like you were misinterpreted and it just felt awful, and you might lie in bed that night and think, oh my God, I was such an idiot. Why did I do that? Nobody's gonna like me. Why do I do those things? And you will beat yourself up and feel like you're no good and go on and on and on. And yet, if you brought that situation to your best friend and said, oh my God, I made such a social blunder. I really hate myself. And they piled on and said, yeah, you suck. And like, why are you even with people? You would look at that person and just like, you're my friend? What? But we do that to ourselves. And we can learn to change how we react to our own thoughts by evaluating and choosing thoughts that make us feel better. For instance, same situation happened, made a blunder, and lying in bed at night feeling like, why did I do that? And then taking a breath, feeling what it is you feel, using Flip the Mood, which is a cognitive tool on my website, and the F stands for feel it. Where is it in my body? It's just like, this tightness in my chest, or wherever it is. And then label it. What is that emotion and feeling? Shame. I feel ashamed that I acted that way. And then the I in Flip the Mood, in Flip, is it is the way you feel. To deny it or repress it will only delay your dealing with what it is that you experienced. So it is, I feel that way. I messed up. Taking some good cleansing breaths, and then going on to the P in Flip, which is to plan. What do I need to do now? Now, there's two things that you can think about in that case, and one is, how can I feel better right now? What do I need to do? Do I need to play music? Do I need to call a friend? Do I need to have a good cry? And then the other part of planning is, okay, that didn't work. That felt lousy. What do I need to do next time? How can I be more me next time? Because we want to center our evaluation on our own thoughts and opinions. We don't want to have our lives be dominated by worrying about what other people think of us. Now we're human, we're imperfect, and that comes in all the time. However, we do have an opportunity to counter that with our own evaluation. So it's really important to be yourself, and it takes so much courage because we're imperfect to accept ourselves and accept ourselves in our imperfection. And yet that is the key to feeling good about ourselves, to feeling like it's okay to be me. Not everybody's gonna like me. That's okay. Not everybody is like me. People are so different. That's okay. That's actually pretty interesting. And then we can be in social situations and bring our fear with us, because there's no courage without fear, and yet let ourselves be who we are in all our complexity, in all our imperfection, and in all our beauty. So go ahead, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. And teach your students that they can be themselves. Hold who they are in your vision at their highest level, and keep holding that up to them with compassion and love, just the way that you want to treat yourself. Go ahead, be yourself. See you next time.